Manifesting once again from the haunted hallways of the Cult of Phantasm. The Keeper of Cult, Duke of Discordance, Extreme Music's favorite undead disc jockey, Putrid Paul.
Sinister salutations, my disciples of death. It seems you have once again followed the drifting odor of decay to my eternal quarantine within the underbelly of the Cult of Phantasm. Sultans of splatter and undisputed tyrants of gore, Aborted, have bestowed upon the Cult of Phantasm the gift of new music. The upcoming EP, Grande Mascarade. Like a severed head on a silver platter, their newest release is an ugly, vitriolic display of sonic cruelty. Aborted always deliver on their signature and perfected style of frantic death metal insanity, and this release is no different. Like a human body exploding off the front of a freight train at full speed, these songs blast your fleshy viscera into a blood mist and throw the remaining meat scraps in a fucking grinder. Nothing short of ruthless, rotten riff-making on this thing. Like most of Aborted's material, the compositions are dense, complex, and iniquitous in their brutality overload. Repeated listens are necessary to absorb such intense and berserk songwriting. Le Grande Mascarade consists of 3 songs: Gloom and the Art of Tribulation, Serpent of Depravity, and Funeral Malediction. Each track spits forth concrete sound waves fit to collapse your cranial cavity. The band's pre-released single, Gloom and the Art of Tribulation, begins with some ominous dialogue that transitions into Aborted's frenzied trademark speed and technicality. Snare blasts layered by wailing, bug-eyed guitar chords, neck-breaking, inhuman drums, and filthy, vomit-laced vocal splatter. Feel the hot adrenaline expand inside your veins. A nasty solo near the final verses paints a killer grin from ear to ear. Lyrics describe a self-destructive mentality and a downward spiral into a dark and suicidal finality. Death's bony finger beckons, and the eternal slumber of the grave seems a warm relief. The deepest pitch-black thoughts of non-existence are thoroughly examined here. The song's blood-boiling pace and aggression conjures up the urge to rip your own head off and stomp it into a paste. Par for the course when it comes to Aborted, and I couldn't be more satisfied. As if this wasn't enough, the following tracks further mush up your internal organs. Aborted crams a full length's worth of riff madness into a short EP. More sinister voice samples, esophagus shredding shrieks and barks. The Grande Mascarade is a steam-rolling slaughter machine, hell-bent on draining liters of blood from your ear canals. Serpent of Depravity raises the bar on brutality, and the instrumental insanity thickens. Immediate string abuse ensues, and we are overwrought with technical butchery. Another deep dive into dark subject matter and sadistic soundscape. Funeral Malediction wastes no time with atmosphere or introduction. A kick to the teeth and a 6-foot plummet into the grave. Abrupt, blistering speeds swell into a septic tsunami. Some more satisfying soloing and necro-noodling on this one as well. It's amazing this thing was recorded with fingertips, larynx, and vertebrae intact. So much exertion in 3 killer tracks. You won't be able to wipe the heaviness off your face for its entire playing time, if it hasn't been melted off your imploded skull. The Grande Mascarade is out April 17th on Century Media Records. Remember to support underground death metal, even unto untimely demise, and purchase a physical copy at any cost, be it life or limb. Stay fucking gory, and may you rot in pieces. Dying for more Phantasm? Catch them on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay fucking gory.
Phantasm Podcast.
Join your host Corey Gornchrist and Dr. Vincent West for exclusive interviews with the sickest bands of metal and more. Head over to cultoffphantasm.com, the only gravesite for all things horror and death metal. No filler, all killer.